Shalom, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Ash Ricard.
Shalom.
Man, my brother.
All praises, all praises. Hey, shalom. This your brother Azariah right here. FOG, man. All praises to the Most High. First and foremost, man, what I want to do is give all praise to the Most High, real name Yahweh, and we do so in the name of His only begotten Son, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, real name Yahweh Shai. All right,
back twice. You see,
come.
We're here because there's been some disturbing content released in lieu of some other disturbing content, and let me be perfectly clear: we're not about to condone the bullshit that this brother's going to speak on in this content. What we're rebuking is the spirit of divisiveness and this wicked spirit that brothers are overtaken with, where they want to be that guy. They want to be known so bad that they got to tear somebody else down, right? This is a premature sign of insecurity. I have no substance, so I have to talk about somebody else's substance and tear it down. I have to talk about how they're no good to be any good. Don't mess with them, mess with me over here, right? And the hypocrisy is going to speak for itself, right? He's going to speak down on some people. And he's going to say that a certain group of people need to be disbanded and done away with and even physically harmed.
Yep.
Right. And we speak on these things sometimes and we will put these connotations on certain things, but we always make sure that it's on a scriptural basis. We always make sure that it lines up with what thus saith the Lord. And this is going to be a rebuke because none of what this brother's saying is biblical. It's full of slander. It's full of lies.
That's right.
He's spreading rumors about brothers. And so we just quickly rebuke it. And we also have made it to where there's an opportunity for the brother to respond. I tagged him as early as yesterday, hoping that we could set up a dialogue. If he responds, he does. If he don't, he don't. Because quite honestly, at this point, it's up.
Right. Bring that out, right?
Right, but without further ado, Cap, if you want to bring it in, or if you want to add,
I want to add something, and then I'm gonna cue this video up. And look, the brothers, as you said so eloquently, my brother, big homie, right? That he said some disparaging things about the community, about the camps, about individuals, right? And look, I don't know this brother. I've never met him. But if you're looking at the thumbnail for this, you know, I could make assertions that I couldn't validate, but I could just assert them based on this picture he took. I didn't make him take it. I don't have no pictures out there like this. Okay. And if anybody is aware of it, the pose that he is making is a Luciferian Masonic pose. That's all I'm going to say. Look it up for yourself.
Right.
So pictures of Masons in that pose.
Imagine us going online and saying, look, this brother's doing a pose that Masons do. This brother's a Mason now. This brother has to be killed by the Most High.
Right.
Right. That's the thing to point out is because it looks. And brothers will look at certain things at a glance and then run to hundreds of thousands of people that look up to them and talk crazy about people they don't even know, creating a situation where now there's misinformation in a community that has an issue with misinformation. It's like if somebody can't hold their liquor, you don't pass them a goddamn shot.
Right. You get them a glass of water.
And furthermore, you don't buy them a bottle for their birthday. Right? Yasharallah, Israel is a nation that has a problem holding its liquor. When I'm talking about the intoxicants of this world, we have an issue with that. And so the people who loosely throw that shit in the mix, they're very detached from what our issues are as a community in reality. And they're very detached from what it is that we're actually called to do as a community, especially a community of leaders. So what I want to do is show brothers and sisters that this is a civilian speaking.
That's right.
And that what we're going to do is say, Brother Newbreed, kindly step aside and let the army of the Most High take care of it. And guess what? there's a place for brothers like you.
That's right.
I'm not speaking on matters of war when it comes to the Most High's warfare. It's just not that. You could do what you do on the computer, because I could easily go to camp. I could run into brothers and sisters, pass them out flyers. They ask where they could learn more about the truth. And I could say, hey, it's a brother whose channel's named New Breed. And then the next thing you know, they honor your resources and what you're offering. Right? That's how you come together as a community. But what niggas like this constantly do is say, gather, gather, gather. Never mind the fact that Israelites is already gathering, already been gathering. What they're really saying is, gather to me.
Boy, look, let me ask something real quick. Salakia there, big homie, right? Right. Like I said earlier on the other channel when I started in on this, this brother, he's not, look, to me, I'm going to just say it, in my opinion, he not in the truth and he not doing the work. You know what I'm saying? He's a Christianite. He's a Christian Israelite, in my opinion, because ain't no Israelite who pushing the straight truth, the raw, uncut, right? It's just you want to call us drug dealers, dope dealers. We pushing this raw, uncut truth, though. All right? These camps done got plenty of brothers and sisters off of drugs. All right? But this brother got 171,000 subscribers. All right?
Yeah.
171,000. And look, he got a Patreon page. To do Patreon, we know what that's about. I'm not trying to say that that's what you all about, but that's what Patreon is about. That's what, if you want your content over there, you can do pretty good from what I understand. All right. But I pulled up on the other page earlier, on the other channel, right? Our FOG main page. Go over there, like these videos, share all our videos, and subscribe to that channel too. All right. But one of the largest camps in Israel, shout out to our brothers at the Sakari. The Sakari main page, you know how many subscribers that got? Take a guess, family. Don't go over there and look, right? I want to know how, and everybody in the chat, just put a guess.
Like 50 something.
Right? Or how many subscribers you think the Sakari has
on
their main page?
Like 50 something.
Right. You know, the brother done gave it away, but absolutely. Like 50,000.
It was a guess.
Oh, come. Right. I'm gonna go over there and get the exact number real quick. Just to show y'all something, just to bring home this point. So let's go. I already had it pulled up right here from earlier. All right. Y'all see that? 54,800. Okay.
And shalom to everybody in the chat. Shalom, Basim Yonsai Barakatham. We appreciate y'all for tuning in. Please make sure that you like and that you subscribe, because we're going to talk about some things that are very important. And these are just more of the characteristics that Cap and myself addressed on the last live we did together, where we really have to start to be careful in identifying with the proper thing. Ain't nothing wrong with realizing that, hey, I'm doing something the camps ain't doing. Ain't nothing wrong with the camps realizing that they're doing something that brothers that's sitting in a goddamn video game chair on a camera ain't doing.
Right.
But what's got to be understood most of all is that we're supposed to be serving the same purpose, working for the same penny. And the minute that we start looking down on brothers to where we can't function together, like the toe, imagine the toe, like, look at that big ass head up there.
Right.
Imagine the head, like, them ugly ass teeth in that mouth.
That's right.
Or the tongue saying toenails are gross, they need to be done away with, right? It's retarded, because with that mentality and with enough drive to push that mentality into action, the whole body falls apart. And look up on it enough.
And that's why I couldn't, it vexed my spirit so hard just watching. Like I said, I'm reacting to most of this that we watch. I only watched the first 4 minutes, right? Reacted to it live, because it hurt my heart and vexed my spirit so tough when the first thing this brother says is, do away with all the camps. Yeah. Get rid of the body. Yeah.
Put a 1 in the chat if you already saw this video. Put a 1 in the chat if you already saw this video, and put a 2 in the chat if you just about to have your socks blown off.
And Hey
Look,
man, and if y'all watching this, hey man, like this video, share this video right on your social media with your friends. Let's get everybody engaged. We would love to have the brother New Breed come on and talk with us, man. Because look at just the title too. Also, pay attention. Look at the title of this video. Right? It says these camps engage in immoral combat.
look. And the combat was immoral, but it's really hyping up of a situation that wasn't that big. It was just very embarrassing because don't nobody want their home business all outside for the world to see. But he's acting like it was some kind of massacre, like World War One and World War II, which was carried out by mostly fucking Christians, right? But
that's the point I was making. Salakia, go ahead, Ak.
No, I was just saying that's neither here nor there. But if y'all know the brother New Breed, tag him, reach out to him, let him know. Inquiring minds want to know what's wrong with his rabbit ass mind, or if we can have a biblical discussion, even because right now it's spicy, but I can tone it down for the sake of building with brothers all the time. We just need to. We trying to get some motion about this thing because what he said is it's not something you could take back, but it's something that could be. He could come back from it.
That's right.
But
yeah, he can definitely come back. I mean, it's definitely very disturbing what he said, you know, and you're gonna see y'all gonna get your minds blown, man. If y'all ready for us to get in and start playing this video, man, go ahead and like this video right now. All right. If you're not subscribed to this channel, subscribe. If you're not subscribed to FOG main page, go ahead and subscribe to it. All right. Y'all gonna get this type of content. Subscribe, right? And shout brother Jason, he actually had the closest guest on the subscribers for the Shikari. So shout to that brother. All right.
Yeah, shout out to the Shikari because they didn't have to start over a couple of times too. So that's an amazing.
That's right. Right. So hey, also man, like I said, drop the fire emojis in the chat real quick, man. If y'all ready to go ahead and have y'all mind blown. All right. All right. I ain't gonna play the video till I see at least 2 to 3 fire emojis in this chat. So go ahead and drop them. All right. All right, man. And I know the chat is a little bit delayed, is a little bit behind too. All right, so we're gonna give it a minute. But y'all are about to get y'all minds blown. Woo! All right.
How many of you in the chat came in the truth because you heard some niggas on the street corner talking crazy, or because you saw a video online of some niggas talking crazy about the Bible, and next thing you know, you in a rabbit hole researching all this information you never heard of before? How many of y'all? One in the chat for those of you that found out that way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, 2 in the chat for those of you who found out some other way.
All right. Yeah, kind. Absolutely.
All praises.
All praises. All right. We about to go ahead. I see people dropping the fire chats. You know, like the brother said, I see a 2. Brother said he found out another way. But again, 1, if you found out the truth through a camp watching online, or Salakia by seeing a brother on the street, right, teaching this word. You know what I'm saying? All right, we're just interested to know. Or if you found out another way, right? Or maybe you found out on the internet or something, or maybe just word of mouth, put a 2 in there.
It's a comment in the chat we ain't gonna highlight, but hey, it be rabbit holes like that lead to some information that you can't. Oh, because it's a bot, you see, that's actually how I found out about the word. I was
yeah, I see the comment you talking about too, Axel.
That's cold. I was doing some research, getting ready to write a novel, and it was gonna be about it was some nerd shit. It was gonna be about some tribes on the west coast of Africa, believe it or not, that had been separated through warfare. And
yeah, shout out to Priest Zabak, man, HOI. Shout out.
Big shout out to that brother.
Shout out to him, man. Shout out to the HOI, man. HOI to the chariots fly. All right.
Hey, but I'm turning it down, man. I'm trying to see this video with you.
Oh, God. Well, hey, without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna start playing, and we're gonna get through as much of this as we possibly can. So here we go.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have some very interesting footage to react to today. These Israelite camps need to be dismantled. All of them. All of them? Yes. Every last one of them. Anybody coming into the truth at this point, waking up, understanding their true biblical identity, they need to have the mind frame of building their nation. They need to have the mind.
Pause. They need to have the mindset of building their nation, because that's not what the camps are about.
I'm trying to imagine a nigga going on the corner teaching the Bible, wearing fringes, right? Something that we never heard of before, without having on their mind that, you know, my nation's in trouble, and the Most High said, this is how we do it. This is how we fix it. Niggas might be misled about, you know, why they follow a certain brother or whatever, but it all starts with a sense of accountability where I have to do something. And then go out on a street corner and talk to the people that maybe a week, a month, a few months ago, they didn't even really like that. Since the curses are our eyes being evil towards our brother, but our minds ain't on building the nation. Fake. That's fake.
Right. Let's continue.
Corny.
Mind frame of actually putting in the work and participating.
Actually putting in the work. I read this earlier, man. Proverbs 1, it says that wisdom crieth in the chief concourses and in the streets. Brother New Breed, are you out teaching our people in the streets? Right? Is that where you finding them? Are you trying to find brothers and sisters who strung out on drugs who might walk by and hear this word? Huh? Strung out on fentanyl or something? No, you sitting in the comfort of your home, never hitting the block. You a house nigga. And I'm sorry to get a little passionate. The brother New Breed, the invitation is out. He can come defend himself.
Yeah, I would appreciate it. Because look, actually doing the work, you know how condescending that is. Imagine a bad back, bad feet, bad knees, stab wounds. Imagine being sick for 2 months because you're not actually going out and doing the work. When you expose yourself to the elements, your opposition, and your people, and your people who don't know they're your people.
Right.
People who want to hear lies and don't want to hear the truth. Rebellious people.
Man, and that's this people. This people, the Bible said this people is a stiff-necked people, bro. Did you shout out to the sister said, whoa, he didn't do his homework. Yeah, bro, did you do your homework on the camps? Or somebody just sent you this video, and because you weren't built for a camp, you a house nigga, you want to come at them. Talking about they need to be focused on doing the work and building. What have the camps been doing for the last almost 3/4 of a century? Yeah, that long, bro. That long.
Right.
And do away with all the camps, and then what's gonna happen, right? Huh? Let's take all of the camps. What's gonna happen to all these brothers who changed their lives around because they got up in a camp?
Right. It's gonna be a nation of hard-headed people being led by brothers who's only led by the Ruach HaKodesh in their mama's bedroom or in their bedroom.
Right.
Right. That's what's gonna happen. Oh, I don't need nobody to teach me. I'm led by the Ruach.
Right.
I always get suspicious when I hear that shit.
Yeah. Man, you don't know the destruction that would do right now, brother New Breed. You obviously didn't think this out. Let's continue, man. You think this bad?
Remember, Cap, real quick. Remember, you said when you used to watch the videos when I was in Seattle, right? What did you see on them street corners?
Yeah, bro. Everywhere. We talked about this recently. This is, y'all getting some cap in the big leader of our organization, man. You know what I'm saying? Our brother Ash, right? You're getting some inside conversation, but we talked about this. Yeah, I used to, before I became part of this organization, I would watch him, you know what I'm saying? Even from way back when he was in the Sakari, I would see him. And I would always be shocked. And I told him, like, man, bro, it seems like it's lit there in Seattle because it's fiends everywhere.
Right. Now what's cold is I had to leave that corner because it wasn't lit no more. when I told old dude, there was a security guard who used to work in the store. So when he seen me again, when I was searching for new camp spots, he came out. He said, "Hey, you wasn't here last week. What you're not gonna be posted up here no more?" I said, "I might come back, but it's dead." He was like, "Yeah, I noticed that." He said that the store owners was asking about you. They said they want you to keep coming out here because it's been quiet since you started coming out. It took me about a year, but what the Israelite camp's presence do is it removes foolishness off of street corners. If I could do that by myself, right, the small impact that took from one block to another, imagine removing that from the corner, and imagine multiplying that and multiplying that and multiplying that.
Right.
We getting people off dope. We getting people out of gangs, at least to where they ain't active no more.
Stop the pimping. Stop treating your woman you thinking you could treat your woman like trash and just go out and pop whatever you want, bro.
It's
talk down to her.
It's ex-cartel.
Go ahead, Salaki.
Now I was just saying it's ex-cartel members in some of these camps.
Bring that out, right?
Would never know by looking. And so what is stopped just by the work that the Most High is doing through the camps alone is something that it really can't be compared to anything else and would be foolish at the least,
right,
to remove from our cities. Our people, you don't really care about our people if you're saying that somebody shouldn't be standing in the gates rebuking them at all hours of the day when they out doing God knows what. That's right. Called negligence.
That's right. That's absolutely, you're negligent. You got your hand on the plow and you want to look back. You acknowledge you're an Israelite, but you don't want to do the work for real. Nah, you worry about what everybody else thinking.
This nigga got his hand on a purse. I'm gonna say that.
Bring that out. Right.
He got his hand on a purse for right now. That's how I feel about him until he can come to his mind, till he can come to himself and realize that he spoke foolishly. And the anger is not even coming from what y'all done seen so far.
Right.
I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let you build, Cap. I'm gonna let you build. Salah.
Let me get it before I gotta go, because honestly, fam, I was on a little bit earlier too. I started at about 5:30. So I'm gonna stay on until my rib gets home, man. I gotta go talk to my beautiful princess Ariel. All right, when she gets in. But I know that the big homie, man, the leader of FOG, man, he gonna bring it home. But I do want to talk about this right here. This precept I brought up, right? Because this is the energy. This is the sense of kind of this precept brings it all kind of home, what we've been talking about since we started, right? It says, she crieth in the chief place of concourse. What is the she? She is wisdom, right? Where do you get wisdom from? You get wisdom through keeping the commandments, all right? Keeping the commandments is the beginning of wisdom, all right? And keeping the law, statute, and commandments, according to the Psalm 16, also is what Psalms chapter 19, verse 8. It says that the law, right? It makes the simple, right? It makes the simple wise. All right. Now watch this, right? In the openings of the gates in the cities, she uttereth her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones? Right? Will you love simplicity? Bro, stop being simple. If you keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, the Torah and the Tanakh, keeping these words, you will know that we're obligated to go out and teach these people. If you keeping the law, my brother, what is Deuteronomy? Let me get this real quick, bro.
Yeah, don't let him study too many scriptures,
right?
Just in case he hit the link.
Right. Let me just get one more, right? It's Deuteronomy chapter 30, real quick. You know what I'm saying? What this say, right? It says, Deuteronomy 31, it says, and it shall come to pass when all these things are come upon thee, the blessings and the curses which our people are currently under, which I have set before thee, and thou shalt call them to mind among all the nations where we're currently scattered, right? Whether the Lord thy God has driven thee. What do we got to do to fix it? And shalt return unto the Lord thy God, and shalt obey his voice according to all that I command thee, all the law, statutes, and the commandments, right? This day, right? Thou and thy children with all thy heart, thy mind, and thy soul, that then the Lord thy God will turn thy captivity and have compassion. So we got to do all this, and we got to teach our people, bro.
Look at that.
What do we do? Look
at that.
That's enough right there. He done got enough. All right.
That was a good point though, because as far as doing some actual work, it's like from 1 to 6. That's the only work that's listed. we're applying ourselves to, and we're inviting brothers to also do. And what we're not saying this is the only thing you have to do. You can also do what you're good at, new breed. But what you can't do is say that Deuteronomy 30 and us going out to try to spread that and expedite that portion of prophecy is wrong somehow. And that needs to be given up on so that you can go build a damn commonwealth in some other country.
Right. And look, bro, and as the brother was saying, everybody ain't built for this. This sister brought out a good precept, you got to be a good courage. Don't be discouraged, because our Lord, he's with us. That's why we have no fear. That's why we're as bold as a lion, right? Isaiah 58:1. What does it say? Cry aloud, spare not, right? Show our people their transgression. Ezekiel chapter 2, he told Ezekiel he'll make his forehead, and in reference to us in these times, our foreheads hard against their foreheads, because this is a stiff-necked people. You're not going to reach them just sitting back, making a bunch of silly-ass videos on the internet all day. That's not going to work. You got to get out and get our people where they at. That's been the most effective thing. All right?
You know why? Because anybody could log in, and this is how we know. Anybody could log in at their leisure time and say, yeah, I agree. But what happens when we out there doing the work that you say is not actual work, and we ask brothers and sisters, hey, you ever heard this information before? You guys, people, they be like, yep, and they turn their fucking nose up at us and keep walking, going to show you're not really calling people to unity by saying, oh, I'm black and I'm proud over the fucking internet, right? Because you're emphasizing and identifying with the wrong things. Oh, you brother, they're taking what you're spitting, that BS. Oh, you're not selling big water bottles or whatever you call yourself doing. He'll elaborate it on it himself. But oh, you guys aren't doing that. You guys aren't trying to accumulate money and make these financial moves that are only going to last but until the Most High chooses to shake terribly the heaven and the earth like you prophesied.
That's right.
And then they turn their nose up at us when we tell them there's other things that you got to do. Where's your fringes at?
Right.
Or where's your beard at? Oh, well, New Breed ain't tell me that.
Right. Because he want us, he's quite comfortable with us being in the state that we're in, right? But it says we have to keep all these laws, statutes, and commandments, right? With all our heart and our mind, right? And our soul, and we have to teach them to our children in order to escape this captivity. Is that what you want, brother New Breed? I hope that is. Let's continue though.
You see?
In the building of their nation. This is what it has to be. Now, the footage that I'm going to be reacting to today is IUIC, which is Israel United in Christ, along with ISUPK, actually fighting. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I'm talking about actual Hadouken kick, actual street fighting, Mortal Kombat, finish him, actual fighting in the streets.
And like I said earlier, why is this? I'm gonna try to be nice. Why does this brother have to be so hyperbolic about this? This your brethren.
Yeah, you see that? It's us and it's them. He's making a clear distinction. So, he's reflecting, he's trying to sell his distaste to the people that he's trying to isolate for himself. So it's not about unity. It's about It's about diverting what seems to be going elsewhere so that it could go all to him and what he got going on.
That's right. So he could build that subscribership. The more you build that subscribership, the more commercials, the more you can monetize your page. Right? Hold on 1 second. Go ahead. 1 second.
I got you. I can't actually play the video from my side. Let me see if I can.
And more than likely, it's over doctrine, or it could be over territory, because it seems like the gospel is the new drug. The gospel is the new cocaine. And you got these Israelites.
The gospel is the new cocaine. And that's a problem. He said the gospel, right?
Right.
So is he saying it's a fake gospel? That was crazy. So it's a problem to go out there and give the gospel? I thought
right. We should be slanging this gospel like it's that uncut raw fish scale.
We're supposed to be following the apostles and doing what? Publishing the gospel.
Publishing the gospel. Well, it said that the Lord, your Lord, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he said that we're supposed to go out and teach in all nations.
I need the clip. I need the clip from Django. Look at that nigga on that steed. Who that nigga on that nag? So we doing our job too good? Are you kidding me?
You mad?
The Black, Hispanic, and Native American woman and man and child need something that is pleasant and comely to wake up and hope for day in and day out. And the gospel's like crack and cocaine, and it's a problem. But we've been living off of bad news for the past 500 goddamn years. God forbid some niggas wake up and start spreading gospel. You niggas is fucking shit up.
Yeah, you niggas wrong for that. For that gospel. To spread this good news like it's that good dope.
Hey, look, speaking of the movie Django, I remember I heard the truth. I had to examine it for a while. I said, you mean I get to pick my own clothes? You damn right. That good news healed me. And I said, look, I'm going to go out there and I'm going to share that damn gospel until my knees buckle. And when my knees buckle, I'm going to go out there in a wheelchair. And when the wheelchair's brakes fucked up, I'm going to get on live. Then I'm going to get on live.
Right.
Okay? Shalom.
Hey, Kai, shout out to I Am Israel, man. Like he said, I'm going to assume he or she said, make no mistake, man. What y'all doing and the way y'all doing it is making an impact out there. Make no mistake about that. We know that the gospel that we teach on this street, I've seen brothers be homeless, or have a drinking problem and a slight drug problem. This is a testimony of a brother who is now part of Sons of Zion, formerly WFI Orlando. I would go there quite often to Orlando and to the Daytona area, right? And I would fellowship with those brothers, and I would see that brother out there just watching, listening, and then kind of find out this brother kept coming out, watching, joined the camp, got a job, doing the work.
You see?
Uplifted that brother.
You see how the gospel healed him?
Healed him.
Here go another example. SOI, Seed of Israel. That's them brothers out there in Seattle, South End to be exact. They're out there doing the work in an area in the South End where, they trying to gentrify it right now, but you still don't want to walk around there at night.
Right.
And to come up in an environment like that to where the shit just be regular and to where like adults will look at you. Like imagine being 13, right? And adults you see you lurking in certain places thinking, what kind of hellion does that have to be lurking in these areas to come up like that? And the Most High to hit you with the Holy Spirit to where you're able to receive this word, come up out of the monstrosity that is the belly of this beast and preach the gospel right where dirt used to get done. That's what brothers is doing across the globe. So I salute the brother from SOI, Seed of Israel, doing the powerful work out there on the South End of Seattle, because that's another example of how this gospel is living water flowing out of the mouths of these men that are catching this ghost and doing the will of the Father. And it's saturating other brothers that need this truth. But let's remove the camps, though, because this goofy nigga said so.
Cause like I said earlier, I guess this nigga got all the answers.
You see? Look, let him deal with sciatica from sitting in that damn video game chair, and we'll accumulate the calluses, the bad backs, the bad knees, the bad hips, and then we'll still have to raise our children, love our wives, go to work, and do the extras that he's talking about doing. What you're doing is the sprinkles on top. And while that's good, it's not substance, my boy.
It's not.
It's not none of that.
Boy, man.
So you can't take away what brothers is doing that the Most High said, if you take up your cross and follow me, you're going to be rewarded as such. You're not going to be able to remove that from these brothers. How dare you try to discourage that? How dare you take away from the sacrifices that they wives and their children got to make? Giving up time with their men.
Bring that out.
What you know about going from PTSD to applying the PTSD to the block where now you bringing the word out? Now you ain't looking behind your back because you waiting for somebody to come get the get back. Some punk that I roughed up way back. Remember that? You're not waiting on that type of get back. Now you looking out for somebody to come and try to gun you down because they don't like your doctrine. What you know about tackling a gunman when all you trying to do is read the Bible to your people?
And he busting Salakia.
Let's get back to the work.
Salakia, General, I gotta say this. And this man busting indiscriminately. Women, children.
Look, you see that? But we're not worried about building. And you know what? And I'm talking about myself right now. Instead of gunning the brother down that did that, I took the gun from him. I spared his daughter the burden of having to see her father get shot down. And I had to take the critique from my Akim. I had to hear the blowback from that because of my choice to heed to the word of God and say, you know what? If I can make an impact without impacting this nigga with some hot ones for mercy's sake, according to the gospel, then I'm going to do that. What you know about stowing away your carnality?
Right.
Dealing with the stresses of the world and dealing with the stresses that come with the work of the Most High. And you want to talk about not actually doing something. And it ain't even about how great what I do is. It's about how great it is that I look and I can see that there's brothers with purple shirts, brothers with blue shirts, all different colors of fringes, black shirts. It don't goddamn matter what the logo is on it, but I look and I see brothers trying to be the change that they want to see in person, direct with the people that they used to harm, the people that they used to take from. And you gonna sit here on the internet entertaining your damn chat, talking out your neck like you know something about what's going on them streets. Got my blood pressure up on today.
Look, man. Look, fam, I'm gonna reset real quick, fam. Just shout out to everybody who in the chat who watching live, man. If y'all saw earlier, FOG main page, I was doing a prelude to my Thursday classes that are coming. I was going to talk about evolution, but this video was sent to me earlier by somebody, by one of the brothers in our camp. I watched it and I couldn't not get off of it. So that's why we find ourselves where we're at right now. All right. Okay. So I want to this comment and then this precept real quick. Right. Shout out to y'all 12 Stone. It says, Khan, right. Keep doing the work. Because what does Matthew 9 and 37 say? Right. He said to his disciples, the harvest is great, but the workers are few. Right. This nigga don't want to be a worker. And this nigga want the work to stop. He want the harvest to stop.
Look at that.
Oh, my Lord, man. Man. Look, man, I ain't gonna lie, bro. It had me so vexed. My blood is boiling, man. Let me read this real quick, right? This is Acts 14 and 21, so we can get back to this video a little bit more. It says, and when they had preached the apostles, right, the gospel, the good news to Israel, right, to that city, and had taught many, right? Why? Because we're scattered in all these areas, right? They returned again to Lystra, to Iconium, and to Antioch, right? Confirming the souls of the disciples and exalting them to continue in the faith. That's what we do. That they through much tribulation enter into the kingdom. Nigga, this ain't gonna be easy.
How much tribulation?
Much.
So you mean to tell me I can't sit on the couch because I don't want to get my nail beds dirty, y'all?
Not la la.
I don't want to get dust in my twists.
Right?
I don't want to crease my J's. Nigga, get you some boots and get off your ass and get on these streets.
Right, get on these corners, man.
But I don't want us to before you leave, I want to make sure we at least cover up to 6 minutes of this video, because that's where the punchline hit, and we'll be able to build more doctrinally from there when we address this in length. Just to FYI.
All praises, man. All praises, Doc. So we gonna continue. we definitely gonna continue, man. And look, man, like the brother Ash was saying, man, put your creased up khakis and your J's away. All right, bro. Get you some boots, man, and some cargo pants, and do the work. Save the J's and the creased up jeans, man, for when you taking your old lady out or your rib out. You see what I'm saying? And y'all going out on the night of the town. That's when you wear that. We ready for war over here, though. Go ahead.
And trim your nails so you don't break them.
Bring that out, right?
There go Yappa Recall in the chat, right? What does your wife know about waiting for a phone call from camp that something happened and this time it didn't go the way that you would hope it would go?
Right.
I called Yap that day and said, I'm gonna try to see if I could get these brothers to do some work before we leave. You know, all she could do is fucking cry.
Yeah.
And then I gotta go home and I gotta deal with that, because what? She had to deal with that. What we supposed to do? Bear one another's burdens. Right. And so imagine me taking his ideology. Imagine me looking at her sacrifice in her work and saying, oh, I'm out here doing the real work. I'm not, all the wives gotta go. Some corny shit like that. Because it was an emotional.
Essentially what the sentiment that this guy's bringing.
Exactly. But instead, when you talk about unity, it has to be unity. And you got to reach your hand out. And you got to be ready to bear one another's burdens. So shout out to Baby Chop. Shout out to the sister Ariel over there in the house of Azariah. Because these are sacrifices that even the camp sisters have to make. And when I say camp sisters, I mean the wives of the brothers that go out and do this work. It's not as glorified as, oh, that nigga got all the precepts. But it's burdensome. Because there's not a goddamn thing she could do but wait. So you spitting on them sister sacrifice too. I just want you to know that.
Yeah, don't forget about that, New Breed, because forget about real quick, we're gonna get back to the video, I promise right now. But dismantle all the camps. Imagine the turmoil you would set it's millions, right? That's just it's probably more than they know, but according to the census, it's at least 1 million. A million Israelite household, they just thrust back into the world. They got no structure, no stability, no one to hold them accountable. Imagine what'll go on in those homes and some of these relationships, these marriages. Man, bro. Man, let's go.
It's out here beefing over street corners. Just like Mr. Pusher Man used to beef over the street corner.
And we'll let them take that rebuke. We'll take that rebuke. We'll take the rebuke. But when you put it off on the whole nation, like it's not something that, hey, if you guys just resolve this one thing, you could keep the momentum that you had and maybe even increase in that. So we'll take that rebuke. We're not gonna scoff at the rebuke. We definitely just making sure we address the bullshit for the record.
Let's continue.
You can't preach on my block. And
well, the Bible actually says in the book of Romans that you're not supposed to set up where another man's already been teaching. I don't know if you're aware of that, brother New Breed. I'm gonna continue. If you want, for edification's sake, let me know in the chat. Drop a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to bring the precept out that backs up what I just said about you're not. He's wrong about that. You're not just supposed to go and teach where somebody else has already been established teaching. That's not what you're not supposed to do. All right. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all want me to bring that out. But we're gonna continue though.
It's absolutely absurd, to say the least.
Oh, it's absurd.
And I don't think a lot of these Negroes understand.
Hey, hold on. What was that? He said it's positively absurd. The nigga thought VIP. No, it's not absurd, my boy. But what we can do is we can apply grace and mercy to these situations and make certain compromises. But on the other end of it, it is important to heed that instruction because it could be pretty confusing. And instead of productive, it could become counterproductive if two different messages of the same gospel is getting preached on the same corner, but he doesn't understand how that works either.
Right.
What matters is that when brothers come outside, the repetition of what they're hearing is on point. It's rhythmic. It's
Right.
not making him say, "Oh, you niggas is this." Oh, I'm confused when I come out. Y'all saying one thing when you come out saying another. It's one style of teaching, and then it's another. It should be something that allows you to grow gradually. So when you hear that gospel, you hear it and you respond to it according to what the scripture said. It says it's okay to be at peace with many, but have one counselor of 1,000.
Right.
I don't know if I'm paraphrasing that terribly, but you're supposed to have one counselor of over 1,000 to the best of your ability. So it is more expedient if brothers can spread out more. You catch fish that way. So you optimizing on a strategic level when it comes to positioning.
That's right.
Even a fucking high school football coach will tell you that.
Right. Right. We're not just out there just for no reason. It is strategic, right? We're trying to accomplish something. Like what I am Isaiah said, what y'all doing is moving the world in so many ways. Yes, it is moving the world, right? The world of Israel, right, is moving us towards the kingdom, right? Towards when enough of us have believed this word, and are keeping these laws, statutes, and commandments, and have the faith in Yahweh Shai, our Heavenly Father will send His Son to deliver us out of this captivity. That's the ultimate goal. You want the camps to stop. You want to get the hell out of here or not?
Let's get real quick. I want to get Hebrews 1:1.
Got you.
Hebrews 1:1. Because I want to make sure that we emphasize, because if those of you who don't know what's going on hear this, or if you do know what's going on, we want to make sure that you're identifying properly with what's happening. It's not really about what we're doing. Yeah, we are doing these things, but we want to make sure that it's understood that it's really the Most High doing it, right? As far as our concern, anyway.
Right.
Because it ain't about us first. It's about what the Most High said, and those who follow and those who don't.
That's right.
Because we could all follow the Most High, do something a little different, and contribute to throwing the increase into one bucket.
That's right. Right, because they like the brother, the spirit that the brother is getting at, man. Though they be many members, we be one body. You know, although we be one body, they be many members. So we got different jobs and different things you can do. You know, you can do what you do, brother New Breed, but you cannot throw salt on the work that brothers out there in the trenches are putting in on the street corners. That's what you cannot talk disparagingly about them. All right, Khan, you ready for me to read this out?
Khan, for sure. We'll make it clear.
This is Hebrews chapter 1, verse 1. It says, the Most High Yahweh, who at sundry times and in divers manners spoke in time past unto the fathers by the prophets.
By who?
By the prophets.
So it wasn't really the prophet speaking, it was the Most High speaking, thus saith the Lord. So when we go out there and we say thus saith the Lord, it's not really about what we want to say. It's about what the Most High has to say. He tells us to go out there on that street corner. So as an entire nation, before we think about running to some other land, we're supposed to yield to Deuteronomy chapter 30, verse 6. Or Deuteronomy chapter 10, verse 16, Salakia, where it says, circumcise the foreskin of your heart and be no more stiff-necked, meaning be obedient. So that's what we've done. We've decided that, you know what, we're going to yield to this gospel. We're going to yield to the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Bashem Yahweh Shai, and we're going to be no more stiff-necked, and we're going to speak as the oracles of God, like we commanded.
That's right. Come on. Right. Salakia, he said, having these last days spoken unto us by his Son, whom he appointed heir of all things, and by whom also he made the worlds.
You see, and if we endure in all these things, then guess what? Yahweh Shai is going to give to us as it was given unto him by his father.
That's right.
You know, so that's where the reward comes in. Not when we go set up shop in ham land, God damn it.
God, right.
But
All right. You want to get back to the video, right?
yeah, for sure. My bad. You know, I'm not trying to. I know when baby come home, you gotta, you know.
Hey man, I ain't seen baby girl, man, the princess, man. When our beautiful Israelite princesses, I ain't seen her all day, man.
You
All
see,
right. Come on, let's get back to it, man.
I'm so mad at that damn picture in the background.
Right.
Oh, Lord, Christ.
Look, when I seen that, I said, man, and this dude got a picture out there like that and got something. Oh, let's go, man. It's just preposterous, man.
Eyes are watching. Israelites. I don't think they get it. I don't think they understand that they are under a microscope.
We know. Go ahead, Salakia.
No, you good. Just keep playing. Just keep playing.
Yeah, because
when you about to have to go, just go ahead and skip to about 5 minutes and then let it play from there. You're gonna see what I'm talking about.
Okay,
make sure you like, make sure you share, make sure you subscribe. We got a couple presentations in the work. We got a lot of things coming for y'all. So if you want to support, please do. We need materials like books. All kind of information is going to help us feed y'all all the more. So your contributions do help. If it's on your spirit, I'm gonna put the link in the chat for the Cash App.
Okay. If it's on your spirit again, right? And drop them. If we talking good, man, drop the fire emojis up in the chat for us. Drop the fire emojis in the chat for us. All right. But let's continue with this video, man, because man.
You got it.
Now let me make this clear. I am an Israelite by blood.
You're an Israelite by blood. You're not acting like it, bro. But all right. Let's go.
I am a descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and I'm proud of it. But I am not a part of any pro-black militia. I'm not a part of
Wait, hold on. I want to hear what he about to say.
any black extremist groups. I think a lot of these Negroes understand how many eyes are watching Israelites. I don't think they get it. I don't think they understand that they are under a microscope.
He's scared.
Now, let me make this clear. I am an Israelite by blood. I am a descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, and I'm proud of it. But I am not a part of any pro-black militia. I'm not a part of any black extremist groups. I do not promote or push anybody in the streets hollering at people. I do not promote and push any racist rhetoric. I'm not with any of it. It just so happens historically I know where I came from, right? So
Salakia, it's just so much in that right there.
Yeah.
So now we're a militia, we're extremist groups, and we're racist. Well, we are racist. We've admitted that we're racist. Do you know what the word racist mean? Right? Just because we're racist, that doesn't mean to be racist doesn't mean that overtly you have to be against another particular set of people and act violent towards them, right? And try to disparage them. You could just be for your people.
You know what's so cold about that? The Most High said that he would that we be what?
Hot or cold?
Hot or cold. Those are two extremes. This nigga is on the fence, is what he said. Ain't that some cold shit? He just revealed himself, right?
He just revealed himself to be lukewarm.
The word extreme, reaching a high or the highest degree, the very great, furthest from the center, or a given point, outermost. So it's like you gotta pick one, and is that you mad at niggas that done pick the side, and you mad at the women who done girded their loins up more than you and said, I'm gonna pick a side and I'm not gonna ride the fence and I'm gonna do the extreme one way or the other. Is either repent or you don't repent, right? And that was cold how he just told on himself. Like, run that back. He said, I'm not a part of any extremist group. And then looking at the definition of the word extremist, a person who holds extreme or fanatical political religious views, especially one who resorts to or advocates extreme action. And I'm gonna tell you right now, you're also dealing with cognitive dissonance because you're talking about this sovereignty, going and getting an ID made from a nation that has no representation, might I add. He wants you to buy an Israelite ID. He has a fake currency backed by nothing, no military, and he's trying to move people to Africa. Those are extreme views. You're saying I'm gonna give up my rights of citizenship in America, and I'm going to Africa. That's extreme. Whether you want to view it that way or not, there's no other way to spin it. There's nothing moderate about that. Nobody who moderately wants to stay in Atlanta, Georgia, where he's at, or moderately wants to stay in Atlanta, Georgia, packs up and moves to New York City or to the West Coast, right? That's not how being moderate works. So you're either extreme or you're moderate. You're either hot, you're cold, or you're lukewarm.
Right.
And the Most High is revealing it out your own damn mouth.
Right. And you expose yourself real bad, bro.
That's cold, ain't it?
Real bad. We ain't even got to do nothing, man, but dissect. I mean, Lord willing, like we said, the link was sent to you. You could come on here and defend yourself, man. But yeah, we're hot for this thing, man, and we're gonna stay hot, Lord willing. All right. And if you want to say we're identity extremists, yes, because how could you not be an extremist when your identity been stripped from you? You've been lied to your whole life, you and your ancestors.
Right.
Huh? And we just coming back into the knowledge of this. Right?
Right.
This nigga here talking about, bro, what? Man, oh man, look, Lord in Christ, man.
I know, bro. It's like the gift that keeps on giving. And
I gotta go too, because baby girl is home, the princess. All right.
Oh yeah, he about to run it. Jump at the 5 and let it play. Jump at the 5 and let it play.
The 5 minutes.
Right. Yeah, I want you to hear this in real time.
Come on, let's go.
Me to troubleshoot. Y'all give me one moment.
Oh,
I just want to make sure everything is working properly. I'm going to start playing some of the video so y'all can tell me if y'all can hear it. Throw one in the chat if y'all heard that.
Skip it up a little bit.
Y'all heard the video.
To where they start fighting. Yeah, you should be good, brother.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, we knew we were Israelites back in times of old.
To where he started playing the video, right?
There's a
fight break out. So it's like 5:30 to 6 or something like that, I think.
At 5:36?
5:30, it's between like 5:30 and 6. I had a chance to look at it real quick before I came on, and I don't remember.
In history, we knew they said it was muffled. Really?
Okay.
I can't tell what time it's at. That's why I'm up.
Let it be about right there. Just let it play from 6.
All right. Is it not playing?
All right. Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
He's just taking too long.
And let's make this very clear. In history, we knew they said it was muffled. Really? I see ones and one person jumped up and said it was muffled. Put a 2 if it was clear, ladies and gentlemen. And if that one person is lying and it wasn't muffled, please let me have a moderator remove that individual.
I don't know what's wrong. I can't really tell how far.
Put a 2 if that audio.
Let's say I'm 6 minutes in.
They said it sounds good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't know how to. I can't pinpoint exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, we knew we were.
All right, let me go a little bit further.
I'm gonna mute myself and try to find
There's a as a grown man.
It doesn't even look like he played.
God is no respecter of person.
Salakia fan, bear with us.
Why on All right, great, excellent, excellent.
I think this we might be to the point where he getting ready to. Yep.
Leave me alone. Go ahead, deal with. Leave me alone. Go and work it out. Leave me alone.
Against the Holy Ghost. When you talk against the laws of God, when you blaspheme the laws of God, when you lie and you say that Christian is not a commandment.
So the first thing I want to know, right? Just observing this video. Why on earth are these people on the same block? Wouldn't this go into preaching to the choir? Why y'all not on separate highways and byways delivering the message? What is going on here? You know what I think?
Now, I'm not 100% aware of how they ended up on the same block, but Brother New Breed, obviously, Shalom, Prince of Peace of Israel, right? Obviously, you're not aware how camps go. So most of the time, even if there's multiple camps in certain cities, they teach in different locations, different areas. All right. Nobody purposely generally goes to teach at another spot where they know another camp teaches. Okay. That's not generally what goes on. All right. So I just wanted to make that clear, brother, if you weren't aware of that. Brother Ash, you still there with me, King?
Yeah, Con, I'm muted. I'm trying to find it. I'm jumping around trying to find it so I can get you out of here.
Con. Yeah, I'm gonna let this play from where it's at a little bit more until you find it, my bro. So Lockie, I'm gonna let this play a little bit more for y'all, fam. Let's go. Let's listen to some more. Sure, he gonna give us some more.
I think there's always some hidden tension going on with these camps. And they want to post up near each other because
what is this? How could he possibly know that? Bro, stop bearing false witness, man. How you couldn't possibly know that? I thought you said that you was an Israelite, bro. You don't. Bro, stop doing that, bro. Mr. Brother Newbreed, you cannot make that assertion on something that you do not know about. Okay? There is no hidden animosity between camps where camps want to fight with each other. That is not true. There may be disagreements theologically and on doctrine, right? But there's no animosity where brothers don't like each other and want to go. This ain't we ain't the Bloods and the Crips, man, or the Democrats and the Republicans. Okay? There's legitimate differences. And by the way, the Bible prophesies that it was going to be like that. All right, I'm going to get that precept. I'm going to let this play and I'm going to get this precept real quick. Matter of fact, I'm going to let this play and I'm going to get the precept.
because it's beef. It's beef. And they moving closer and together. These are the new gangbangers right here. Trying to gain the gumption and fortitude.
You said these the new gang. No, these the former gangbangers. Dude, you're such a brother New Breed, bro. This is very, very demonic what you saying, bro. I can't lie, bro. The more I'm reacting to this live, fam, okay? And the more I hear, the more upset I'm getting. I can't lie. Can't lie, this brother. This shit is rubbing me the wrong way. It really is. Man, oh man, oh man. Well, I can't. I just really can't believe the stuff that this brother is saying. They're the new gang.
So I was way off. Moving to the 57-minute mark exactly, and then just let them react. Salakia, everybody.
Okay.
Man, see, this is what happened when you at work trying to
watch stuff. All right, you said take it to what minute?
The 57-minute mark, or yeah, 57. Yeah, about right there. The fight done broke out.
All right. come on, man.
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Look at this.
Oh, snap!
This dude watching this in the wrong spirit, family.
So yeah, he's definitely sensationalizing it. But go ahead, just let him react.
Let's let it go.
When you hear it, you know you heard it. Watch.
Yo! No! Bruh! Yo, they was out there going in. He called, listen, you don't call no man
Hey,
no sissy
like,
shit.
don't he look like JoJo Simmons? He did. Hey, yo, they was going.
He look. That's what I've been thinking the whole time. I ain't want to say he look like Rev Run's son, man, but that's exactly what he looked like, man. I mean, matter of fact, look, I wanted to say, damn, is that him? Is this Rev Run's son?
Send a $2 cash app if he looked like JoJo Simmons.
and drop the fire emoji in the chat. All right.
Oh, yo, he's funny. But watch this though. You're gonna be sad and disappointed, and we're gonna go into this aspect of it. When it hits the point, we're gonna let the cap go because the cap been working all day. Understand that?
God,
You sissies gotta pack up and leave. Next thing you know, it's a damn full-blown Royal Rumble. Yo, they just had an old school brawl, Slim, an old school middle of the street. We going back. Oh, we gonna watch that clip a couple times, man. Oh, you camps gotta take this L, bro. Oh man.
What I'm saying about that? Now them sissies gotta pack up and leave.
Oh. Oh. Hey, yo, ISUPK. Hold on, let's stop real quick. Yo, ISUPK is bold, yo. It's like 3 or 4 of them. Look at all them purple suits, yo. Look at all them purple suits right here. Yo, y'all some bullies, bro. IUIC, Nathaniel, you need to say something, bro. They some bullies. They knew they were squad deep. They went over there messing with IUIC. Went over there messing with their daggone their speakers and messing with their gear, trying to so-called help them pack up and leave, bro. As soon as they reached their hand over, one of them ISUPK dudes, he threw a blow, and it was on. Look how deep y'all are. Y'all said, man, that's crazy, bro. They just swarmed them, yo. That's crazy. Let me see. Let me get this on a big screen, y'all. Y'all got to see this clear right here. Y'all got to see this clear. Hold on. Yo, peep this, man. You can't make this stuff up. This is what's happening right now.
It's fire! It's fire! It's fire!
Hold up.
Hold
on. What I do? Oh, snap.
What do they do? He brought his ass back over his time. He can't address this.
He called the man gay. He bring his gay blank back over here. Called them N-words and all that. That's crazy, bro.
You understand? Lead it again.
It's fire!
Yeah, they go with that army march and stuff, man. Half y'all are cops. Half of them IUIC dudes, y'all some police. All them formations and stuff.
Oh my God. Oh my God, the slander. How could you know that, bro? Are you a cop? Are you an agent, Brother New Breed? Why your fingernails so long too, bro? I know that's kind of off topic, bro, but Bro, cut them fingernails, bro. A man not supposed to have long fingernails like that, bro. You look very effeminate. All right, my brother, I'm not trying to say that you are. I don't know you. I've never met you in person. I've never even talked to you. But I'm just going off of what I've seen, okay? But you're bearing false witness, nigga. You up there lying. How could you know that? I could make the assertion that you're a Mason based on this photo of you. That's disgusting, man. I'm so... Bro, I'm so disgusted with that, man. I'm so disgusted with this, man. But let me show you something before I go, right? I got this one precept I want to bring out, my brother, if you don't mind. Let me share my screen real quick, fam. Yet again, let me bring this up, right? See, this is for him talking about how the camps don't get along and stuff like that. Right, he made more out of it than it really is. Like I said earlier, yes, sometimes we don't agree on doctrine. You know what I'm saying? But those are the main things. You know, as far as all of the One West camps agree that we're the Israelites, we got to keep the law, statutes, and commandments, and have the faith in Yahweh Shai. Right. This is Isaiah 52:8. It says, "Thy watchmen shall lift up the voice." Right? So this is what we're supposed to do. Lift up our voice, cry aloud, right? With the voice, together shall they sing. See, we're out here singing basically the same song, right? Together, right? Lifting up our voice. For they shall see eye to eye when the Lord shall bring them again to Zion. Yeah, we're going to lift up our voice, but the watchmen are not going to agree on everything eye to eye until we have returned to the return of the Messiah, and he takes us into our homeland. All right, if you weren't aware, my brother. All right, and right, absolutely, man. You got to hear the entire matter, right? Shout out to Subsequently 22, right? He didn't hear the entire matter before casting his judgment. It's probably some shit he heard off the internet that allegedly IUIC is full of cops. Look at the formation. That's an army formation. You don't have to be a cop to want to organize and be organized in a formation when you're marching and you're going to walk somewhere. Nothing wrong with that. And being in order. That don't make them cops. Bro, you a new breed, bro. You got some explaining to do, my brother. Bro, you sounding worse than the heathen out here, man. No love for your brother, man. No brotherly love whatsoever. A bunch of railing accusations with nothing to back it up. Bro, the brother Nathaniel, man, the Bishop Nathaniel need to rebuke you, man, for being a demon, man. But that's all I gotta go, fam.
All right. Hey, put the link in the chat for the video. I done found the mark, man.
Oh, okay.
I done found the mark.
Let me do this.
Yeah, bro.
This video real quick.
The Son of the Most High said, "Do the real hater." And in the midst of this, he's saying, and that's why you need to join what we're doing over here.
I'm gonna put it in the private chat.
For sure. And I'm gonna share my screen.
There you go. Let me stop to share on my screen. Right. Hey, look, man. Yeah, this dude is a real live hater, man. If you've never seen one, man. Again, a bunch of railing accusations, no proof. Right. He said the camps hate each other, really, which they don't, which I just proved that the Bible said that we weren't going to agree on the doctrine. So any disputes we have mainly is doctrine. Okay. All right. And then this dude gonna say just because they line up in a formation that they cops with no proof. He ain't gonna provide no proof. I'm sure of it. Just saying stuff.
Bring that up. Bring that up.
I gotta go, but man, this thing got my blood boiling.
Yeah, man. This part really gonna get your blood boiling.
I'm about to sit back and talk to Ariel, and I'm gonna watch. Don't let it be too good. I might jump back on.
You might as well watch it with her, man. Just say, baby, I need a shoulder rub after this boy.
That's what I'm going to tell Ariel. Like, look, man, I'm gonna need you after this, man. Okay. Hey, but I would say,
salute, man.
Hey, Khan. Hey, I'm gonna say call Yahweh by Shema Mashiach Yahweh Shah. Hey, shalom to you, big homie. And shalom to everybody in the chat who watching live right now. And shalom to you if you're gonna watch it later. Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah Barakatah. Shalom.
Hey, shalom. Y'all have a good night.
Khan, same to you, Ak.
All right, family. You guys ready for this? Watch this. I know y'all ready because you've been watching this whole time. I ain't even gonna play y'all. Watch this.
Man. Dear Mr. President, tell me what to do. These is acting up in the hood, send more troops. Yeah, they done ruined their equipment. Dear Mr. President, tell me what to do. These is acting up in the hood, send more troops. We're gonna need the marshals to touch down. We're gonna need military, we're gonna need boots to the ground. Somebody come in.
Wait for it.
Yeah, we got a 645 officers. Yeah, there's some purple Negroes and there's some other Negroes dressed like Power Rangers. And yeah, they're about 30 deep. Yeah, they're out there fighting in the middle of the streets. Yes, sir. What are we gonna do about this? 10-4 that. Let them Negroes fight. 10-4. Let them Negroes fight. Yo, the police should have came through and smoked all you Negroes. Like,
y'all heard that?
What are we gonna do about this? 10-4 that. Let them Negroes fight. 10-4. Let them Negroes fight. Yo, the police should have came through and smoked all you Negroes like a hot pack of cools.
This nigga hates his brother.
It was like a hot pack of cools. Mr. President, tell me what to do. These is acting up in the hood, send more troops. Yeah, they done ruined their equipment. Dear Mr. President, tell me what to do. These is acting up in the hood, send more troops. We're gonna need the marshals to touch down. We're gonna need military, we're gonna need boots to the ground. Somebody come in. Yeah, we got a 645 officers. Yeah, there's some purple Negroes and there's some other Negroes dressed like Power Rangers. And yeah, they're about 30 deep. Yeah, they're out there fighting in the middle of the streets. Yes, sir. What are we gonna do about this? 10-4 that. Let them Negroes fight. 10-4. Let them Negroes fight. Yo, the police should have came through and smoked all you Negroes like a fight. Yo, the police should have came through and smoked all you Negroes like a hot pack of cools. That's what should have happened. When the police when we need them? Where the police when we need them? They should have sent, they should have sent them big. This what should have happened right here. They should have sent them big old white boys, them country white boys out there. And they should have sent them by the droves and aired all y'all out. That's what should have happened. That would have made this situation all the more funnier, because while y'all destroying each other, screaming the white man is the devil, y'all done beat each other to a bloody pulp, and then the white man got to be the one to come clean it up. I don't want to hear nothing about the white man, the devil no more. I don't want to hear that. Where the police when we need them? They should have sent, they should have sent them big. This what should have happened right here. They should have sent them big old white boys, them country white boys out there. And they should have sent them by the droves and aired all y'all out. That's what should have happened.
You see that coon shit? So when I get on here and I get the way that I was earlier, please understand is from a background of all the bullshit that you see go down in the street, and there ain't no de-escalation tactics employed. It's bullets lodged in niggas' face, blood splattered on you from somebody else. You don't know who it is. You ever heard somebody scream out loud, "Oh shit, I got blood in my mouth," just out of nowhere in the middle of a party because a shootout broke out up close? That shit is traumatic, and it's because we don't employ certain de-escalation skills. So when this brother says what should have happened is the white man should have came and gunned everybody down, when really what happened was the situation did get de-escalated. In my opinion, IUIC was posted up there, knowing damn well the situation might escalate. Fine. Our opinions are our opinions, the situations in the past, and the rebuke is the rebuke. But what we got to understand is that we should never hope the white man gonna come and deal with brothers, especially about something like this, where they didn't continue to fight. IUIC held the brothers down until the police could come. I don't condone calling the cops, but so that the situation could get mediated and so that the police would ensure that no further drama would continue by everybody got a chance to go their own way. But I'm going to bring out 1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 1. It says, "Dare any of you having a matter against another go to law before the unjust and not before the saints?" So it's saying don't go to the unjust for law enforcement. Go to the saints. Do ye not know that the saints shall judge the world? And if the world shall be judged by you, are you unworthy to judge the smallest matters? Now, this was a weaker point for brothers. But what they did was de-escalate a situation after it got physical. They could have held them brothers down and really just whopped on them. But that's not what occurred. They held the brothers down. They all parted ways. And it's good riddance. Brothers need to repent from whatever the underlying issues are that make it to where these type of things can happen when the work is supposed to be being done. Yeah, but the nigga's in a major coon spirit. He's in a Catcher Freeman spirit when he could come out his damn mouth and say this.
That would have made this officers. Yeah, there's some purple Negroes and there's some other Negroes dressed like Power Rangers. And yeah, they're about 30 deep. Yeah, they're out there fighting in the middle of the streets. Yes, sir. What are we going to do about this? 10-4 that. Let them Negroes fight. 10-4. Let them Negroes fight. Yo, the police should have came through and smoked all you Negroes like a hot pack of cools. That's what should have happened. When the police when we need them? Where the police when we need them? They should have sent, they should have sent them big. This what should have happened right here. They should have sent them big old white boys, them country white boys out there, and they should have sent them by the droves and aired all y'all out. That's what should have happened. That would have made this situation all the more funnier, because while y'all destroying each other, screaming the white man is the devil,
while we screaming the white man is the devil, certain niggas among us are devils too. And that's why the brother's name from henceforth, until at least he can issue an apology or acknowledge that that was toxic what he just said, that his name is going to be what breed? Because what breed of brother is this that come in the truth and think it would be funny that two whole Israelite camps would be gunned down, that all them fathers won't return home to their children and husbands home to their wives? What kind of joke is that? Where's the mercy? Where's the love? If them brothers had bought that nigga's $10 love notes, would he give them more sympathy and empathy, have more compassion on the situation? You got to understand that this conversion, this coming out of this world and being renewed, is overcoming major psychological issues that it takes years and years of therapy to correct. But this word is strong enough to do it in half the time or less. And brothers are doing the best they can to shake a lot of this shit. And granted, everybody's not going to be able to shake it. Everybody's not cut out for it. But by no means is it a funny situation. By no means would it be funny if the police would have pulled up. By no means would that have made the situation better. And by no means is it cool to lead a flock of that size, that proportion, to laughter at such a stupid ass thing, because Now what they have consumed is something that makes them feel like it's okay. It's okay to laugh at things like this. It's okay to say you them niggas and we these niggas. And because of that, fuck you. Because that was the attitude in his whole chat. So, brothers and sisters who watched, I hope that, you know, I know it wasn't a whole lot of edification. It was really a warning shot because, look, it's up for him. As far as I'm concerned, what he said, it was very hypocritical. And there's so much more to go around. That's what's so cold about it. And it was very disrespectful to the brothers and the families of the brothers that are actually out here doing the work of the Most High as far as evangelism is concerned. My hand goes out to brothers who feel like there are other avenues that they can take to do the work of the Most High. And I would say, you niggas reach out. You brothers reach out too. Don't sit there in the high seat and try to condescend to brothers and make the power play that no, we need to come to you. We don't need to come inside because y'all are scared to come outside. What needs to happen is a bridge needs to be built so that whoever need to come to whoever can just get there. Formal invites is cool. But this attitude of, oh, y'all need to come over here and do what we doing, you got to be out your rabbit ass mind. Because I'm going to tell you something right now. You can learn a whole lot about a brother by standing next to him in front of the eyes of your enemies and all them that hate you. You can learn a whole lot about a brother next to you while you out there on that line. Who's made of what? And to think that it's just as simple as, here go a website link. We're building a nation together because we believe we're Israelites and that should be good enough. Any goofy could come offline and build something. But it takes real, genuine brothers to come outside and stand firm in the name of the Most High. And I think that's where the test begins. It don't have to be where it ends at, but that's where it begins. Because if you're really about it, you're going to move around about it, not just your damn mouth. So while this nigga's mouth twerking over here on his YouTube channel, please understand what breed we don't appreciate it. Fences can be mended. We can definitely build. We can definitely fix the situation. We can definitely be brotherly moving forward. But what needs to happen is apology for that heinous statement, because it wasn't cool. It wasn't funny. And it's something that your audience is going to pay for in the long run because they're looking up to you, whether you believe it or not. With that, we're going to give all praises to the Most High. With that, shalom.